Not all fans of the purple and gold have embraced LeBron James, joining their favorite team. So some fans have pledged their allegiance to Kobe Bryant still. And in their mind, man, they can't accept LeBron.
I want to get back to those two free throws because Kobe fans are, they're supposed to be Laker fans also. As we've seen, though, they're not always LeBron fans.
The LeBron versus Kobe debate was already one of the most emotional arguments in basketball history. But now, Kobe Bryant fans just dragged an old interview back into the spotlight, and suddenly the internet is exploding all over again. Because the clip people are reposting right now is not just another random Mamba mentality moment. No, fans are using this interview to basically say Kobe understood something about greatness that LeBron supporters still refuse to admit. And once the clip started going viral, the comments turned into absolute war. Because every time LeBron gets close to another milestone, every time somebody calls him the greatest player ever, Kobe fans immediately push back with the same argument. Stats are not everything. Longevity is not everything. There's a mentality difference. And now they believe this old Kobe interview proves their point perfectly. The crazy part is the clip itself is actually simple. Kobe was talking about pressure, leadership, obsession, and sacrifice. But the way fans interpreted it instantly turned it into another GOAT debate grenade, because Kobe's mindset sounded completely different from how modern superstars usually speak publicly. There was no talk about balance, no talk about preserving energy, no talk about controlling narratives. Kobe talked like somebody who genuinely believed basketball was war.
Question. LA fans, especially real true Laker fans, have a hard time accepting LeBron because and there has always been this debate that people have forgotten about Kobe and went directly to LeBron. So here we are again. LA fans are under the impression that if he brings one or two...
And once fans compared that energy to LeBron's style, everything exploded again. Because this debate has never really been about skill. Nobody questions LeBron's greatness anymore. 4 championships, multiple finals MVPs, all-time leading scorer, 20-plus years of elite basketball. At some point, the resume became untouchable statistically. But Kobe fans have always believed the real difference exists somewhere deeper than numbers. They believe greatness is about mentality. And that's exactly why this interview suddenly went viral again.
Do you think Kobe fans will ever truly embrace LeBron?
I don't understand this whole thing with Laker fans. It's not like they got rid of Kobe in order to get LeBron on the roster. Kobe had been gone already. You went out and got the best player in the league, the best player in the world. Why wouldn't you be?
In the clip, Kobe basically described how he approached pressure differently than almost everyone else. He talked about embracing discomfort, wanting the hardest challenge, being willing to become the villain if it meant winning, sacrificing relationships, sacrificing peace, sacrificing comfort. To Kobe, greatness wasn't supposed to look balanced. It was supposed to consume you. That mentality immediately reminded fans why Kobe's relationship with basketball felt so personal to people. Because even people who hated Kobe respected the obsession. And once LeBron fans started arguing back online, things got even messier. Because LeBron supporters immediately pointed to reality. More points, more assists, better efficiency, longer prime, more finals appearances, more all-around basketball. They argued that people romanticize Kobe's mentality while ignoring the actual production gap between the two careers. And honestly, that's where this debate always becomes impossible. Because statistically, LeBron's career is overwhelming.
Fans are talking about LeBron the way that they are, or some are. You're just talking about the insecurity you have about Kobe's place. You're talking more about Kobe than you are about LeBron you're...
But emotionally, that's where Kobe becomes dangerous in these conversations. This is where it gets dangerous, because Kobe fans don't argue emotionally the same way other fan bases do. They argue spiritually almost. To them, Kobe represents a level of obsession and competitive darkness that can't be measured by analytics. They see him as the embodiment of pure basketball hunger. And when that interview resurfaced, it instantly reopened all those feelings. Because Kobe talked about pressure differently than modern athletes usually do. Most stars today talk about mental balance, protecting energy, avoiding burnout, and keeping perspective outside sports. Kobe talked like somebody addicted to the grind itself, like somebody who needed competition psychologically. That difference matters to fans, especially older basketball fans who grew up during eras where superstars were expected to feel ruthless. LeBron is polished, strategic, media-conscious, collaborative. Kobe felt raw, sharper, more confrontational, more willing to look bad publicly if it meant staying true to his competitive identity. That's why fans keep bringing Kobe interviews back whenever the GOAT debate gets heated. And the timing of this viral clip wasn't random. It started circulating after another wave of LeBron GOAT discussions. Every time people say LeBron clearly passed everybody historically, Kobe fans treat it like disrespect toward basketball culture itself. So they search for moments that remind people what Kobe represented mentally. This old interview became perfect ammunition. Kobe basically described greatness as isolation. Like if you truly wanted to become legendary, you had to separate yourself mentally from normal people. And fans immediately connected that to LeBron's career decisions, the Miami move, super teams, public pressure on front offices. Kobe fans argued he embraced difficult situations instead of searching for easier paths. LeBron fans fired back because Kobe also played with Shaq, Pau Gasol, Phil Jackson, and elite rosters. Meanwhile, LeBron carried genuinely flawed teams to finals appearances almost alone. They're right about that too. But these debates stopped being logical years ago. Now they're about identity. Kobe fans see him as basketball purity. LeBron fans see LeBron as basketball evolution. Both sides think they're defending the true meaning of greatness. Here's the part nobody talks about. Kobe's mythology grew even larger after retirement because younger players started publicly worshiping him. Guys across the league kept referencing Mamba mentality like it was something almost mythical. Eventually, Kobe stopped feeling like just another superstar. He became symbolic, and symbols are hard to debate statistically. That's why Kobe's fan base isn't always trying to prove he had better numbers. They're trying to prove he represented greatness more authentically. Modern sports culture feels overly calculated now, brand safe, media trained. Kobe interviews sounded brutally honest instead. He talked openly about obsession, failure, ego, and sacrifice in ways that made people uncomfortable. And honestly, the saddest part, Kobe actually respected LeBron tremendously. Toward his later years, he constantly praised LeBron's basketball IQ and longevity. He understood how hard LeBron's path actually was. But fans rarely care about nuance. They care about emotional ammunition. And Kobe's death changed the weight of these conversations permanently. Every old interview feels heavier now. Fans search for meaning in everything he said because they know there won't be new ones anymore. Older fans prioritize killer instinct, intimidation, and psychological dominance. Younger fans prioritize versatility, efficiency, and total production. Kobe and LeBron almost perfectly represent those two philosophies. That's why neither side ever fully convinces the other. One side sees LeBron as the most complete basketball machine ever created. The other sees Kobe as the purest competitor basketball ever produced. What made this interview different was how personal Kobe sounded. Not polished, not calculated, almost exhausted by greatness itself. Like he understood it cost something emotionally that normal people couldn't fully grasp. That vulnerability hit people hard. Kobe fans believe those categories matter enormously. Sacrifice, obsession, ruthlessness, aura, things statistics alone can never settle. And that's probably why this debate will never end. Because it's not just comparing players anymore, it's comparing philosophies of greatness. One says greatness is maximizing impact efficiently over time. The other says greatness is becoming psychologically unstoppable, no matter the cost. And right now, Kobe fans believe this interview reminded the basketball world exactly why Mamba mentality still means something deeper than box scores ever could.